Hi, it's Darnell at Whalen Recipes. Today I'm going to be cooking up a grilled egg sandwich in the Ninja Foodi dual heat air fry oven. And we'll see how that turns out right now. So here I have 2 large eggs in the bowl here. Try and let you see them a little better. We got a couple eggs there. And I've got 1 slice of bread. This is my almond whole wheat bread. You can see the recipe for that here on the channel. It's my own homemade bread. But to get the cooker started, I'm going to basically put it on the dual heat side, put things down to griddle. Going to set the cooking temperature down to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Cooking time, I'm thinking I might need 7 or 8 minutes, but I'm going to do 10 just to have an even amount to count down from and have extra time if needed. And hit start with that. Going to let things preheat. Once things are done preheating, we'll throw the eggs on, and sometime after that we'll throw the bread on there. But I'll bring you back when things are done preheating. Alright, so our preheat's finished. Going to just pause things so I can get it open, and I'm going to just splatter my egg out on the griddle here. I guess we'll call it the griddle. Close up. Going to start it up again. Let that cook for a while, and I'll bring you back in a little bit and we'll throw the bread in. And one interesting thing, once I paused it, put the eggs in and started it back up again, it went back into its preheat. I guess the time that I had it open, I lost temp and it noticed that. So it's gone back, and now it's back into cooking again. I think, it may have been like maybe 20, not even 30 seconds probably, maybe 30 seconds. But we'll let this go ahead and cook. Alright, the egg's only been cooking for about 1 minute 30 seconds, but things are cooking up way faster than I expected. So I'm going to pause. I'm just going to toss my bread on in there right now on the side here, like so. And just let it continue to cook here. And whenever things look like they're good and done, I'll pull it out. I know the bread's probably going to need about maybe 4 minutes to get a nice little crisp to it, the way I like it. But the egg, I think, I was thinking it might take 7, 8 minutes. It's going to probably go a lot faster. But I'll bring you on back in a moment. So I've given the egg 6 minutes. Basically the bread's been in there for 4.5 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and pause things now. And I think things may be well enough finished. So I'm going to get on in here. And let's see if I can gingerly get my bread off first. The bread's still, it's got a little crisp to it, but not a lot. I guess I could have cooked the bread harder, but it's got a little toast on it, just a little. You can see the underside of the bread. It's got some brownness to it. And the egg looks like it's pretty well done in my opinion. So I'm going to get this sunny side up egg off the sear plate. It looks like, and I didn't put any oil or anything on here to non-stick this thing before putting the egg on. I just wanted to see how it would do, and it looks like where the egg has basically cooked really well, it's kind of sticking to the plate. The other parts of the egg are not sticking quite as much, but I guess you'd want to use some maybe like some extra light olive oil or some type of oil that has a higher smoke point so that you don't have anything, no residue sticking on there. That's just something to keep in mind. But it can do the egg and finish a decent egg sandwich for you. So I'm going to go ahead and do a taste test. And you see the kind of the run of the egg. It's still, the yolk's not disturbed, but the white is fully cooked. So thank God for an egg sandwich, and let's taste. Alright, could have used a little water to help wash it down, but all good. Turned out good. Egg tastes good. Bread tastes good. So another day, and real fast, I just want to show you how this goes if you spray the sear plate down with some oil. I've got some extra light olive oil here. If you spray it down with oil when doing an egg, I've got a couple eggs here. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'll butter my bread up, but while I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and start preheating. So I'm going to switch over here to the griddle, and I'm going to do 350. I'm going to switch the time down to 7 minutes and let it start preheating. And I'll bring you on back once the preheat's done. I should have my butter all set then, and we'll get things in there on the griddle. Alright, preheat's done. I'm going to pause that and get in here. I'm going to spray a side down with the oil. And I guess I'm also showing you how to use, you don't have to shake this, you pump the thing to get the oil, and just habitually shook the thing. But I'm also showing you when you do like buttered bread, you know, if you want like some buttered toast on the griddle, how that turns out since I didn't butter it last time. So let that go ahead and run. Just going to hit start, and I'll bring you on back when this is finished. Alright, so we let things go for 7 minutes all at once, and going to open on up here. You can tell me how you think that looks there. Now I'm going to go ahead and get the bread off, and I'll show you the opposite side there. You can see that the bread, you know, because of the buttery spread, gets some nice toast or searing type action. The back side doesn't get as much. It's my almond whole wheat bread, so it doesn't necessarily toast exactly like regular bread. If you do it on toast for a high long toast, it will toast, but the back side of it, you know, doesn't show that searing as much there on the griddle. Now I'm going to go ahead and get my eggs off, and you see the eggs come off real easy, no mess. And I'm just going to go ahead and set that there and put the top on my egg sandwich. I'm not going to do the taste test all over again for you. We know it tastes good, but I just wanted to show you this. You can basically do your whole breakfast sandwich in the Ninja Foodi dual heat air fry oven. You do need to be aware of the fact that that sear plate is not so non-stick that it can't handle an egg that gets really well cooked. You're going to need some oil that's really high smoke point underneath to keep things from sticking to that sear plate. So that's something we learned there. And so in the video description there are lots of ways to help the channel. My cookbook, there's other ways, referral link, pay the same price, help the channel if you buy the cooker through the link in the video description. Also other ways to help the channel, such as memberships and such, through various means. And so with all of that said, if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share the video with a friend, leave your comments, subscribe, hit that notification icon, and good eating.